Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ellyn with a Y Goes Live. We have a very special episode this week because I am going live from my home state, New Jersey. I am... My uncle made an applause sign. I'm gonna turn the camera around if you do it again. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I love it. That was good. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to everyone in the comments. You're so sweet that it's officially Tuesday. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. I am so excited. We have such a jam-packed episode. This is my second remote episode, and it is a Thanksgiving special. I have my first family member joining me on the show. My cousin, Michael Fondacaro, is going to be joining me. Yes, is going to be joining me later on in the show as my guest, and I am so excited. We have so much to go over. Before we dive into the interview, I am going to go into some hot topics. Sad to report, we have relationship drama. You know, I don't like reporting on relationship drama, but I also thank the pop culture gods when it comes out on a Tuesday. So there's a lot of Drake and Kylie Jenner drama. And yeah, so the rumor on the street is that they are maybe hooking up together. Now, I think it's possible. I think the rumors about Travis Scott and Kylie breaking up months ago came out, and then they eventually broke up. So now I'm starting to believe that like these things are true. Kylie was hanging out with Drake at his birthday party, and apparently they got really close, and they've known each other for a long time. Just want to remind everyone that he performed at her Sweet 16. I know. So that's a real thing. But they're both adults, so it's cool if they want to do that. I think Travis Scott and Drake are actually like close though. They have music together, so that's kind of weird. It is very interesting, but I'm choosing to believe it. I actually would support it. In other relationship news, kind of sad, kind of tea, kind of drama. Really don't want to actually even report on this. So, according to 2 articles in the Daily Mail and everywhere else on the internet, Justin Timberlake was very drunk out with his co-stars of a film that he's filming, and was getting a little bit too close for comfort with his co-star Alicia Wainwright. Now, I don't think that anything really happened. I think it's maybe more of like he was a little drunk, handsy, something that would make a wife uncomfortable. But according to the photos that I have, now I sent these to a source close to the situation, aka my friend who is in his fan group. And this is a photo. You can kind of see him touching her arm and her arm on his thigh, and then here's a close-up of hand holding on the thigh as well. I know, I saw it and I was devastated. I think maybe it was just one too many drinks, having too much of a good time, and it just is so upsetting, and I can't believe that. And he's so amazing, and I love him, and I love Jessica Biel, Seventh Heaven Forever. So like, you can't do that to Mary, you know what I mean? Do you know what she's been through? So sad to report it, but say some prayers that maybe that's not what's happening, and that they have a good Thanksgiving as a family. Moving on to what to watch this holiday season. I know everyone is pretty upset that The Office is leaving Netflix. At the end of the year, it's going to be a part of the like new NBC Universal streaming app, because everyone gets a streaming app. My what to watch this week is The Office, and it is The Office because I did the math, and it's only 74 hours of television. So you really could finish The Office and then watch it again a couple more times between now and Christmas. 74 hours. Like, you don't need a job. So I'm recommending that everybody watch The Office and get in on The Office before it's gone, because it truly is like the best show. Oh, I love it. All my cousins, everyone loves it. Ooh, original or American version? Okay, so I like the original. I've watched the original. I'm someone who really enjoys like British culture and British humor, but there's just something that Steve Carell and Rainn Wilson, it's just something that the American version did that just the British version just like couldn't land the plane on. So I like both, but I love American Office. So, oh yeah, we got a little debate going on in the comment section. So moving on to our food for thought segment, which is actually gonna be about food again for the first time in forever. Thanksgiving is this week. It's one of my favorite holidays. I love getting together with all of my family. I'm gonna out myself here. I'm a tad bit, I won't say controlling. I'll say that I think that everyone should relinquish their free will for a day and let me optimize the day so that you can have the most fun. That's like how I approach it. I don't think I approach it, my mom's agreeing. I don't think I approach it in like a dictatorship kind of way. I just think that like, if we can decide all the things ahead of time and I can show you where the food goes and you stay out of the kitchen and you go set the table and you go do the chafing dishes. I just think that like, I want to optimize the amount of time that we can have fun together and play games. And so if you're all, you know, hanging out around the table trying to figure out like what order to set the seats up in, or if you're trying to decide like what order the food should go in and or where the plates go, like all that miscellaneous stuff that like kind of is the same every year. So just let one person like be the team captain and like in an event planner kind of way, those people aren't type A. Yeah, no, I'm literally like, let's put that on my resume, event planner, like A1, everyone has a good time as long as they stay out of the way and don't cross hairs with me or try to have a differing opinion for how things should go. I'm just kidding, it's not really that crazy. I'm exaggerating, you guys know. Okay, so now I'll expose myself even more. So I have an album on my phone and it's called Thanksgiving. And the album is photos of the table setup, how the names are set up, how the chafing dishes are set up, what order they're in. I have the receipts, I have literal receipts. I have photos of receipts saved on my phone from what we all buy so that we don't have to worry or question. And we even went so far as to, at the end of the night, audit what was eaten and how everyone enjoyed it, and so that we could amend our buffet for this year. I'm proud of it. I think it's impressive. Also, I definitely recognize it's controlling. I definitely recognize it's controlling and a little bit intense, but you know what? That's the Virgo. That's the Virgo in me. Okay? That's the Virgo in me. I told you guys I'm a cusper. I'm a Virgo Libra. Virgo, I need to control and organize some stuff. It's a Monica Geller moment. Live it, girl. So I'm outing myself about my slightly controlling ways about Thanksgiving, but it's coming from a good place, and it's just because I want everyone to like not have to worry or not have to be stressed about Thanksgiving, because you should just be in the living room or in the dining room like hanging out and having fun and enjoying each other, and the less amount of time that we have to spend deciding things or like figuring something out, the more time we can just quickly get the meal done and just go have fun together, because that's what I love about Thanksgiving. I love having my family all together. We have all different games and things, so that's where it comes from. It's from a loving place, but get the hell out of the kitchen. Okay, so that is food for thought, which means we are moving into the guest portion of my show, which means I am going to bring my cousin, Michael Fondacaro. Michael, here we go, in frame. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we'll adjust the lighting really quick.
Hi, everybody.
There we go. This is my cousin, Michael. Hi. Look, that's me. It's my cousin Michael. So let me call out your socials really quick. So you guys can follow after the show. I always say that. I'm like, after the show. After the show, you guys can follow my cousin Michael. He is at Mike_Fon on Instagram, or you can follow him at BeyondTheChair23 on Instagram as well. I'm really excited that you're on, because we can talk about you and Beyond the Chair and glutaric acidemia and go through all of those questions. And I know that you are prepared to talk about that, because Michael is a public speaker, motivational speaker, which he's going to talk a little bit more about. So I'm going to dive right into our questions, okay? So the first question is, you have something called glutaric acidemia type 1. Can you explain what that is so that everyone watching can know? So what Michael's doing is he is pulling up, he's typing it out and pulling it up on his communication device, which is called a Dynavox. So there's a lot of different types of communication devices. But this one's called the Dynavox, and he actually controls it with his wheelchair, which he'll talk a little bit about later.
Glutaric acidemia type 1 is an enzyme deficiency that doesn't let me break down certain proteins. When I was born, we did not know about it, and the buildup of a protein caused brain damage. That is my science lesson of the day.
Yes, so that's what glutaric acidemia type 1 is. And so since you were little, you have a wheelchair, you're able to get around, communicate with everyone. And so because of that, I wanted to jump in really quick to explain what Beyond the Chair is. So usually, like when usually we're having conversations, sometimes Michael and I will be like, I'll be like guessing or guesstimating what he's gonna say. I'm like, I'll just let you say it. Because he's like, then he'll get frustrated sometimes if I'm guessing wrong, especially if you're gonna diss me. Because like usually he's got a really good diss or something like he'll like jiggle my arm or something. Yeah. I'm outing you. I'm outing you on live television. Okay.
Beyond the Chair started as part of my high school suicide awareness program. We would do it for freshmen, but it got so big that they wanted us to do it to the entire district staff. When other principals saw it, they wanted me to come to their school. That was when I knew I had something. That was when I had to spread my message, that disability doesn't define us, that we don't want to be treated different.
So Beyond the Chair, Michael, you are going around giving a lot of talks. If you guys want to check out his website, beyondthechair23.com. It's beautiful. I don't know who designed it, but it's so it's really cool. And if you check out his Instagram, you'll see that Michael is going around talking to a wide range of age, especially kids, about what it means to live beyond the chair. And you being in a wheelchair isn't like your like first part of your identity, I feel like, and like having glutaric acidemia. It's like you have so many more interests and hobbies. Like you're probably one of the most hobbied person other than my brother-in-law Wayne. Like you have so many hobbies. Like sometimes I'm like, do I not have enough hobbies? Like do I not do enough things? But I watch Netflix. So for us, we don't like, that's not like the number one thing or the first thing. It's obviously top of mind when we go on family vacations, making sure that the house is accessible or making sure where we're going is accessible. Like making sure that, you know, we can get the ramp to work for you to come into my apartment and stuff. But like, I don't know, it's just like not the top first thing. So I feel like whenever I'm explaining or describing you, I'm just like, he's got a wicked sense of humor. Like it's kind of more that than anything else. So what I wanted to talk about for you is your varied interests because you are so hobbied. So I wanted you to talk a little bit about that and how you adapt all of them, because skiing, video games, chess, football, working out, like full on in a gym with a trainer. Like these are a lot of things that have to be adapted. And then for everyone that's watching, so another great example of like adaptation and making things work for everyone, we coordinated ahead of time, making sure that I had the questions set so that Michael had enough time to put together his answers, because sometimes it does take you longer to write out like a more thoughtful or a longer explanation of something. So that's just another really good example of like just a quick thought. I think a lot of the times, like I talk a lot about this with my friends in the city, like New York's not really very adaptive. And like, it's really hard to get around in New York. Even just looking for like where elevator entrances are for those subway, like it's really, really subpar. So,
I am Wayne's twin.
You are. So Wayne is my brother-in-law, who I just mentioned before, who has a lot of hobbies. And Michael really took to Wayne when he came to our family. I'll say, they have a really special relationship, a great bond. They are like two peas in a pod. I'm not at all jealous of your really close friendship and your ability to play video games together. and I am not good at video games. One time when I was babysitting Michael and his sister Julie, they made me walk on a treadmill with a Wii remote strapped to my ankle so I could get a high score for them on Wii, while they made me play a handheld game on like PS4 or something. I think that that was torture. I think that they were abusing me, but it was fun. We had a good time. So I'll let you respond to the question about the interests and the hobbies. No? Okay. Oh, you're pulling up the babysitter.
You were a great babysitter, except when you sliced your toe on our skateboard. I will let you decide if you want to tell that story. But besides that, you were awesome.
Oh my God, Michael! I just told the Wii remote story. Now you want to out me? Oh my God, this is like the most exposed I've ever been on my show. Oh my God, everybody's commenting. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so best memories of you babysitting. Oh, Rachel's on. Yeah, I was such a good babysitter. I babysat all your friends too. Who does that? I took you all to the safari. I took you to the mini golf. Come on. Okay, now you got called out. Yes, I did get called out. I'll just give a very abbreviated story. I was babysitting Michael and Julie. It was the summer. I was wearing flip-flops. I was, you know, cool and like thought I could skateboard. And I was showing them a trick, and I fell and like scraped my hand. Julie, the sliced open foot. I scraped my hands, and then I was like, guys, watch. This is what I was doing when I fell. And I got back up on the skateboard in the flip-flops and did the trick again and fell and gashed my foot open so bad. My family's literally dying. Gashed my foot open so bad that I thought I was gonna lose my toe, and I was bleeding onto the sidewalk to the point where it's like, you know, like the white cement sidewalk, like it was just like a blood. It was just like so much blood. And they're kids. You guys were really young at that point, like 12 and 10 or something, or maybe a little older. And they were freaking out. Michael doesn't like blood. He was freaking out. So I'm keeping my composure. I'm telling Julie to run inside and get me water and towels. And then I have them help me get inside, and I have to put my foot up, and I'm icing it. I call my mom. I think I need stitches. What do? I have the kids, Aunt Grace, Uncle Larry at work. I'm like 20, just by the way. This isn't like some 14-year-old kid. I'm 20 years old. I'm on the couch with like saran wrap and frozen peas on my foot, trying to stop the bleeding. My foot's up. The kids are getting me stuff through the house that I need, and in comes my Aunt Grace and my Uncle Larry, like, this what we pay you for? You're sitting on the couch with your feet up, and our kids are running and getting you things?
She was dying.
Yeah, she was dying. I thought I was dying. So yeah, that's the story. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. Oh my God. In the comments. You guys, the show is going rogue. The show is going rogue. Everyone's going. That's another story. Save it for when Julie's on. No, that's a story about you. The pretzel. I swear to God, I was a good babysitter. He just like choked a little on a pretzel, and I saved him by doing the thing you're not supposed to do, which is sticking your finger inside of the child's mouth and pulling out the pretzel. You're supposed to Heimlich, but it was a special circumstance, and I acted, saved his life, flicked the pretzel onto the floor of the store, and we ran out. I was like, get in the van. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Wonderful, ELLYNWITHAY exposed. That's literally what I'm going to title the episode. Okay, well, I mean, do you want to talk about your hobbies? Okay. Your hobbies are embarrassing me on live Instagram. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Sure. No, he's not. That's the thing. He's not. He likes to like rib me like this, or like bring these things up when new people come around. I'm 30. This was 10 years ago. And it's brought up pretty consistently at family functions. Oh yeah, Ellyn babysitting a series. It's a one-woman show explanation of how you can almost hurt and maim and scar children, but then you bring it back every time. It's like a 90s sitcom with like a lesson at the end. Now kids, what did we learn? No, don't eat dry pretzels. Drink the Gatorade when Ellyn offers it. Okay, Michael's hobbies, the original question.
Where do I start? I guess I will start by, I go skiing, and I use a bi-ski, which is a seat, on skis. I also play video games with my adapted game controller. Whatever I wanted to do, we found a way to do it.
This skiing's really cool, because I've gone skiing with you. And you've won medals. Humble brag. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? Oh my God. Not so humble a brag. It's a big brag. So finally, I wanted to talk a little bit about, because you do Beyond the Chair, and it's your business, and it's something you're putting a lot of time and energy to, especially after you graduated college. So I wanted to give everyone a shout out that you are available for motivational speaking purposes, not only just in schools, but in places of business. Especially, you just were the keynote speaker at the Heightened Independence and Progress Foundation annual conference. So that's the HIP Foundation. So I wanted to ask you, how did that come about, and how many people did you speak in front of, and what was that like?
It was their annual membership meeting. I was introduced to the CEO of Heightened Independence and Progress, and he was the one who wanted me to be the keynote speaker. The event was absolutely incredible. There were about 80 people, and everybody there was engrossed in my presentation. It was amazing.
And I got to watch it live because your mom was streaming it for us. I was like crying. I was so excited to see you up there. I was so proud. Okay, so I want to move into us playing a game. We're going to do Would You Rather, and it's Thanksgiving themed. So to celebrate the holiday, would you rather, and you can do like 1 or 2 or A or B. Okay. Would you rather only eat pumpkin pie for a week, or have to eat a whole raw pumpkin? Oh my God, everyone doesn't like it. Ooh. I know my answer off the bat. Do you want me to say? Okay, I'll say what I would do. I would eat the pumpkin pie. I would not eat the raw pumpkin. It just, I don't even
Definitely one. I love it.
Yeah, eating pumpkin pie. You like eating pumpkin pie? I could like eat a slice. I can't eat a lot of it, but I guess I'd have to eat it for a week. Okay, would you rather, okay, everyone comment along. Would you rather eat dry white meat, like bone dry white meat, or raw dark meat? Raw. You used to like weird stuff though, like flavor combos and like mustard and ice cream, and honestly, you were like a hipster Brooklyn gastro flavor person before anybody else was, because Michael was putting like wasabi in his ice cream and like just strange things, flavor combinations that now everyone's like, oh yeah, I absolutely love like an artisanal chip with like mayo chop, like mayo and ketchup. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, not for it.
Can I not eat?
No, you can't opt out, Michael. It's a forced answer. This is forced fun. Like my Thanksgiving. What a monster! Oh my God, am I Clark from the Christmas, Chevy Chase Christmas? Oh my God.
Realization just
I need to go to rehab. I need to reform. I promise everyone I will be better this year. Ellyn, do you still like raw onion and ketchup? Yes. Oh my God, Thomas, I can't believe you remember that. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm a weirdo too. I like raw onion and dipping it into ketchup. I don't eat onion rings because they're fried, and I don't eat fried food. And yes, I still dip my onions into the ketchup. I'll eat like a raw onion. Yeah, Thomas, I do too. Yeah, see, that's cool. Cool cousins. Cool cousin alert. Okay, I'm not looking. I didn't look. You're cool too. Okay, calm down. Oh my God. So this is family drama. No, I'm just kidding. We have it like on camera now. The way that we behave with each other. It's for everyone to see. Okay, you have your pick? Okay.
White meat.
Yeah. I think I'd also do that. I just think eating raw chicken, like, oh, you know when like chicken comes out of the thing and it's got like that bloody liquid. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, that's it. Woohoo! Disgusting. Let's end on that. Yeah, happy ending. No, the happy ending is that we're not going to have a Noah Centineo news segment because who cares? My dad finally is clapping. Who cares? I'm over it. Whatever. My sign off is Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah. Well, thank you for what? Thank you for being a guest. Thank you
for skipping.
Thank you for skipping Noah Centineo. Oh right. Okay. Calm down, everyone, about this. No, it's a temporary pause. Calm down. It was a tearful send off last week to Noah. I'm over it. I cringe. I can't. We move on. But his new movie's gonna come out in February, so we'll see how it goes. So I wanted to say a happy Thanksgiving to everyone. This is like my first holiday special, so happy Thanksgiving. I hope that everyone takes some time and thinks about what they are grateful for other people and what they're thankful for, looking in and being reflective. I am super grateful for my family. I'm really grateful for the relationships that we have. I'm thankful for the show on Tuesday nights. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate that. Former guest, Tattoo Money. Everyone listen to his new song, Black Aunt Viv. I love that song. So we have the 40th episode, Spectacular, next week. I'm really excited about that. I can't believe I've been doing this show for 40 weeks. I can't believe that anyone has supported it for that long. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Michael, for coming on the show and for sharing yourself with people.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you everyone so much for watching. It means a lot to me, and I hope that you can take some time this week, at least tell someone that you appreciate them and love them, because sometimes that's all that somebody needs to hear. Thank you for watching. I hope it made you laugh. I hope the show brought you some joy. And if it did, go out there and spread it, especially this week. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. To subscribe to my channel, click here. And to watch more videos, click here. Be sure to like, comment, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video.